Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Lucas Copy Academy, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is Friday, 6th of September 2024. My name is Rakesh. I'm your host here. I'm Lucas Copy's trading community member. Some of you might be thinking that I'm an employee of Lucas Copy Bank, but I'm not the employee of Lucas Copy Bank. Therefore, please do not confuse me like that. And therefore, all the trading ideas or the opinions that I'm going to discuss here with you, they are of my own. It has nothing to do with the bank. This small introduction about myself. Can't tell you more about myself, but I can tell you what we are going to do in the next 20-25 minutes. We are going to strictly discuss the price action. We will not be talking about any indicators or something. And we'll also ignore all the fundamentals. Today, it was NFP day, but we are not going to talk about NFP much. But yes, how it affected our charts. Actually, it affected our charts to a lot, to a great extent. But this is also good because we'll have now more opportunities. Okay, now as a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information is already priced in the chart, so we'll not talk about anything that is news based. Okay, and we'll only follow the charts for our analysis. Now in this program, we'll only be using the candlestick type of charts to understand what is happening in the markets, and in the process we'll find key levels and uh, try to get into trades close to those levels so that we can reap basically maximum reward with respect to the risk that we have taken. Okay, now at the end of the session I may ask you to ask questions from me. Please be ready with your questions, or you can write them in the chat box right now and I'll try to answer them when and I find it suitable. Okay, before I start my stream, I must also tell you that everything that I say in this live stream is only for information or to enhance your knowledge. Please do not take it as a trading advice. I am not asking you to push your buttons to place any trade, please. Even if I say, I don't mean it, okay? This is only for information enhancing or to give you some lessons or say knowledge. Now, that's your own discretion when you put your money on the line or your real money on the line. Okay, with that said, let's move to the risk disclaimer and then we will switch to the charts. In the meantime, hello Sam, welcome to the stream. Sam, may I know where are you from, if you don't mind asking? May I know where are you from? All right, guys. First things first, we have now the US dollar index charts on your screen right now. Today is Friday. The price action, or actually all the price action for this week has already taken place. So I'll try to minimize the discussion today. Okay. Germany. Okay, Germany. Nice. So I'll not take much of your time. I just want to convey what I'm expecting now in the US dollar. Now we were expecting the lower prices. You see that the midpoint of this candle has been respected. You might be thinking why the midpoint of this candle. Now I'm like a mix of retail trading and the ICT concepts, but you believe me that market structure will be shifted only based on the price action. Now here we see that the price was going lower. From here we saw the market structure shift. I do not take it as a market structure shift, but yes, with respect to this on the lower time frames, if you go, it will look like a market structure shift. Okay, you see on the lower time frames, these are the highs that can be used as placing it a market structure shift. But again, on these lower in these lower time frames only, this is again a market structure shift to the downside now, which again looks like it has been shifted. But anyways, don't think much about it because on the daily it is still not a market structure shift. Okay, so the price is still intact, and in fact it has gone to only trade this fair value gap. Now I don't want to talk much about the fair value gaps, but you see these are the places which have the possibility of stopping the price from going one side to other. Now when it tried to go to the other side, it was stopped here. You see, although this is a very bullish candle, but it failed to go higher from here, and I'm expecting it to say consolidate here for some time and then drop immediately below 100.29. That is what my expectation is. Although the candle is bullish, I'm expecting lower run next week again. Okay, so you got my expectation. Although today the price has gone higher, I'm expecting lower run next week. Had the price gone through this area just like that, okay, we could have thought about buying this market, but right now, no, 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 no. So what about the pound? Are you expecting a sell-off in the pound? Yes, I'm expecting a sell-off in the pound, but not to a very large extent. Maybe it can reach for some place where I would like to build more positions. So you see, this is a fair value gap, then this is fair value gap, there's this fair value gap, this is a fair value gap. So which fair value gap do you think that the price is going to trade? Okay, so first fair value gap here, that has been traded. So second fair value gap has not been traded, third has not been traded, fourth has not. All these fair value gaps have not. This is the first fair value gap to the from the top. So this may be traded. If not this, then this last fair value gap may be traded, because there is an order block below that. But this is just my expectation. I'm not saying that you frame your trades right now, but I'm expecting something like this. Had the price gone higher and broken the market structure, okay, you should have thought of for the selling opportunities then. But right now, I'm not expecting any sell-off, huge sell-off in this one. Why? Because the the US dollars up move has been stopped. So expect a lot of buying here in the pound, and then push to the upside. This is my expectation. I'm not saying you that you buy it right now on the low time frames. Maybe you would like to have a look at this price action and see something like this. Okay, maybe this is your idea of break of market structure on the low time frame, and then you go long. I hope I have told you what I'm expecting. So yes, on the higher side we have resistance at around 1.32984. The potential support for this market is 1.2664, which is very far. So yes, the price can retrace. What about the euro? I said yes, the price is going higher, but this is a breaker block which may not allow the price to go higher. Why it is breaker block? High, low, high, lower, low. So when this is the lowest, hi everyone, hello Victor. I hope you are fine. So this breaker block is still stopping the price and is trying to push it lower, and expect lower prices now. At least 1.0949 is what I'm expecting in this market. At least. Okay, this may happen next week. This may happen next week. But that is my expectation, because this breaker block did not allow the price to close higher than the 50% of this. So this is important information from the technical science point of view. All right, but where is the actual resistance now? Not actual resistance, I should say. Where is the resistance which I am expecting to reach for? 1.1275 is the resistance on the upside. The potential support on the downside is around 1.0949 in this one. So now you have understood why the Australian dollar was heavy. Why the Australian dollar was heavy. Okay, anyway, there is a bearish engulfing at the resistance, and now that resistance is broken. In fact, you will call it support, but I'll say this was the area of resistance from where we have cleared away. Now these waves were stopping the price, and now we have cleared away from that wave, and now we may expect the price to come down, come again to this area like this. Okay, and give you an opportunity to go short in this market around 0.6697. If you get that opportunity, very fine. If you don't get it, let it go to 0.6576. Okay, what about the New Zealand dollar? Something similar. I told you this is a fake breakout. The price broke the market structure. There was a fair value gap. The price never closed higher than that fair value gap, or even the midpoint of that fair value gap. So yes, we have a clear information now on the New Zealand dollar that eventually the price is going to go to these downsides. Okay, what about the USD CHF? Has it taken all the targets? It looks like that. If it has that it has taken all the targets. Here there is no fair value gap, but you know, sometimes there is something called inverse fair value gap. This one here, when the price closed below this gap, this can be used as a resistance. Okay, so you see the price when it actually has closed the day yesterday below this. This was actually a bullish fair value gap. Okay, price was supposed to enter this and go higher, but when the price closed below this, it acts as a resistance. So this is what happened. So are you expecting the higher prices now? No, that cannot happen because we are looking for 0.8333. This is my expectation next week on the USD CHF. All right, what is the potential resistance now? Since the price has made a lower low than this one, so this becomes your potential resistance. So I will mark it like this. I hope you understand this part. Guys, at any point of time, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me that question. All right. All right. So the next is USD CAD. In this, I see that the price is trying to take support at the lower levels and is trying to, okay, close higher than the fair value gap. Now, it is not only trying to close higher than the fair value gap, but even if it trades and closes above the midpoint of the fair value gap, it is also bullish, I will say, bullish indication. Now, if that happens, then next week we can expect 1.3621 to be hit in this market. Otherwise, this 1.3621 is the potential resistance and 1.3478 is the potential support. Now I can get it exactly at 1.3466 as the potential support. All right. USD JPY. What are we expecting in this market? Right now, the market is trading at 142.50. It has almost traded this 141.67. It has been selling from this week, and we are expecting lower prices of 140.24 in this one. I think yesterday only we had concluded that if the price breaks and closes the day below this, then we will be looking for the resistance at 143.44, which has actually happened today. If I go to the 4-hour, you will understand that we expected the price to close lower than trade this level. This level was traded in the last 4 hours, and now we are expecting the price to go to 140.24. It's not that difficult. It is very easy price action to be read, and the potential resistance still actually, from the daily swings point of view, this is the resistance. But if you take these small swings as the daily swings, then we have the potential resistance around this area, okay, and this area. I hope you get me on this. What about the Bitcoin? I told my all friends to get out of Bitcoin. I told this yesterday, I told this day before yesterday, and I will keep telling till the time the Bitcoin doesn't reduce to zero. I'm expecting Bitcoin to be reduced to zero anytime soon. Anytime soon, guys, anytime. The world is a very mad space and the Bitcoin is going to dustbin. This is my prediction, and you can witness this becoming the history. So any rise should be seen as a selling opportunity now. The first target that I'm expecting now, okay, after this 53,562, what is the low today? Okay, 53,651. What is the level? Come on, man. Is it? No, okay, you cannot say that this is precision, right? This is not a precision. Well, you can decide yourselves. So anyways, any close below this level will open up the way for 49,308, and any close below that will open up, actually not this, yes, this, any close below that will open up the way for this level here. Okay, this is 38,548, and any close below that will open up the way for these lows, not this one, this one here. So you can see what I'm expecting here. I'm expecting a huge sell-off. This is consolidation, okay? This is not even sell-off. The actual sell-off will start when the price will close a day below 49,308. And that you will witness. I think very soon you are going to witness that. So let's say, what is this resistance and support? 56,583 is the resistance, and now 49,308 is the support. Brent has taken all the targets. Now, even if the price rises from here, you see all this sell side is taken. Only this 70.15 is left. Now, I think that will be taken next week. And once that is taken out, the level of 72.33 will start acting as a huge resistance. And then we'll be targeting these lows here. What are these targets? 69.31 and 65.80. Later on 64.99. So these are the levels that we will be targeting. I'm not marking them right now. We will mark them on the Monday. Okay. What about gold? Has it started moving? No. It went higher, was sold off. So this is called churning, guys. This is a prediction that your friend has made. It is going to churn here for some time, till the time we are not sure which direction the market is going. Okay, most probably the gold is going to fall. Most probably. Why I'm saying so? Because it is in inverse correlation with the US dollar index. Now the US dollar index has fallen so much, I'm expecting it to rise in the coming days. Now if that happens, of course, if it does not break and break below 99.20 and keep falling, that is another story. But if it starts to reverse from here, then I would expect the gold to start falling from here. I hope you understand that part. Okay, if that happens, boom, you know what is to be done. Okay, you can short the gold in the coming time. Of course, if the US dollar starts going higher. What is happening in the euro yen? We expected the price to trade back into this fair value gap, but it did not trade. But yes, it sold off. We were expecting lower prices in the euro yen, and we are expecting the prices till 153.17. Where is the resistance? This fair value gap is the resistance. Otherwise, 160.21 is the potential resistance. Where is the support? Support is this 153.17 and this 154.42. Of course, may start acting as a support in case the price falls here. Pound against the dollar. I am not going to say anything about this price action. I am not going to say anything about this price action. Now, this is your decision what you think about this. Okay, I told you yesterday that if tomorrow, yesterday, the candle closes above this high, then the price will trade this and will go like this. Is it still going? Yes. Will it close above this level? I don't know. This was just my hypothetical candle. It can go this much, it can go this much, it can go this much, it can go even this much. We don't know, okay? But I told you that after trading this order block, the candle will be huge. Did I say this? The candle will be huge. This is what I said. Okay, so now it is not even closed. You can expect the candle to go to 1.9750 and maybe even to these highs. You don't know where it is going, but yes, next week there will be a continuation towards 1.9968. That is what my expectation is. Okay, so what is CHF? Okay, now even if you are going to buy it, you should not buy it now. Actually, had you opened the trade yesterday, you could have only covered this candle's low as stop loss. All right. So anyway, CHF JPY on the similar lines of all other pairs, but you see CHF JPY has traded that fair value gap on the daily that we were expecting to be traded. I think this is the only pair that has traded that fair value gap, and now it's going lower. Now you see something like this when it happens, when something like technically happening as you are expecting, I'm now more sure in the CHF JPY to test these levels of 166.80 than the USD JPY. Why? Because it did not test or it did not trade the fair value gap that was there. Okay, neither did the Euro JPY has traded that. You see, it also failed to trade that. You see, just by a few ticks. Whereas in case of CHF JPY, it has traded that fair value gap. And I want to show you on the lower time frames how it reverses from trading the fair value gap. How explosive is the move when the price trades the fair value gap. 170.15 to 169, 115 pips in 15 minutes. I mean less than 15 minutes. Of course it is 15 minutes candle. If I go to 1 minute, maybe you will see it happening in 1 minute. Boom, boom, boom. Isn't it amazing, man? 170.14 to 169.14, 100 points in 1 minute. This is the power of the fair value gap. All right, okay, I cannot talk much about it, but I will tell you one more thing. If you see the 50% of this week, you will find something interesting. What is that, Rakesh? I will tell you. Oh my god. All right, just delete this and You can see that 50% of this is the 50%, right? Okay, I cannot talk like this. I will have to take the Fibonacci retracement. So from this to this, 50% of this is where the price sells off again. Guys, this is it a secret? Rakesh, why are you telling us this? Wanted to mention that once the price trades the fair value gap and it has made a wick, boom, boom, the 50% of that is a very good resistance or support. All right, now coming back to the daily chart. So what we were expecting in this one, we were expecting a sell-off that is happening beautifully. 166.80 is the next target in the CHF JPY, guys. Keep an eye on that. Or in New Zealand, Australian dollar is weak. You can see from here, from the daily chart of Australian dollar here against the US dollar and the New Zealand dollar here. Okay, it went higher, further higher. Australian dollar didn't go much higher, but yes, it has taken this liquidity. That means both of them are going down. So when I say early New Zealand, it may not go very fast to the downside, although Australian dollar is heavy, but it may also start churning or go sideways from here. Gas, we were expecting higher prices yesterday, although that did not happen. The price even did not take this liquidity above these highs. So I will say there is a possibility that the gas will fall again. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. Now, had the prices to go higher, it would have already gone, but it is not going. So maybe it is just collecting some sell orders to go down again. The resistance 2.449, the support 1.911, right? EuroCAD, we are looking for the lower prices here. You might be thinking, oh, the price is going higher, and Rakesh is saying lower price. Why I'm saying so? Because the price has not traded the fair value gap that it had created here. This has yet to be traded. Now, when it trades here, I'll be expecting the lower prices. What the shit is this fair value gap? I don't know, man, but it works. This is what my expectation is. Let's see what happens next week, okay, or next to next week. So this is my proposed trajectory for the EuroCAD. Let's see. I may be wrong, but if I'm right, there's a lot of pips to be made. What about Ethereum? Ethereum, sell off. Come on, get out. If you're not long, then wait. Maybe you will get a buying opportunity at around 875. Don't buy now. No, no, no. The price comes to 2117. You want to buy? Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Be patient. Be patient enough to open a sell position once the price drops and closes below this level. Look for this level to act as a resistance. Okay, maybe you want to do that. All right, guys, that's all from my side. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Hi, Victor, how are you? Thank you very much for joining here. May I know where are you from, Victor? Sam is from Germany. Sam, did you understand anything that I said, or you understood everything that I said? There's a lot of patience required when you're trading with the daily charts, but yes, it is very easy to trade on the daily charts. Just make sure that your position size is very small so that you can you can bear the drawdown on your account, which is considerable drawdown if you take big positions. So I'll say take small positions. This type of trades are coming almost every day, so you don't have to think that okay, this is my last trade and I'll risk everything on. No, less than 1% of your entire capital on any one trade. Okay, less than 1%. So don't keep all your eggs in one basket. It's like that. So what do you say, guys? So let's wrap up this session by saying, like I always say, I hope you know about the support and the resistance levels that will be of interest in the coming hours and in the coming days. Just remember, less than 1% of risk and potential profit of more than 3 times whatever you're risking. That is the way to be profitable in the longer run. With this note, I shall end this live stream again, and please press the like button if you find this useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section after the video is published, and please consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars if you are new here. With this, I wish you a happy and good weekend. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your precious time. I appreciate that to stay with me till the end. Bye bye till Monday. We will be here at 1700 Greenwich mean time. Till then, bye bye. Take care.